drops. And then today is the beginning of the Wild Wonders conference that I signed up for. Oof, trying to find like a nice yellow. Wild Wonder Nature Journaling Conference, which I completely did not have time to attend today, despite having bought tickets for. But the good thing is a lot of the sessions can be replayed. So I'm hopeful that I can at least attend some live this week and watch the rest once they're available. As always, today's stream is featuring 17's beautiful music. Oh, today I made pasta for dinner. And then for lunch, I think I had pita, or no, maybe it was naan with paneer curry. And this morning, man, I just had tea. I was very, very uncomfortable with my tummy cramp. And yesterday, I had sliced pork miso soup and leftover Thai pad Thai. What is that place called? Seoul? Isan. Curry and pad Thai. And I also had new apple crisp oatmeal macchiato. How much of this ink do I have left? Oof, not much. And I think I did instant coffee too. Oh my god. People watching this VOD is just gonna be like, this is just utter quietness. Even though there is music for those watching live. Oh, hi AlphaGo, welcome to the stream. Oh, strange behavior. Thank you for resubscribing for 14 months. Wow. Thank you. I was like, oh, I want to stream. I have some Happy Meal, some new toys here. And of course, lots of things to catch up on in my journal. And then we had the house sitter meet and greet. And what else did we do yesterday? Finished Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie. And then tonight, I think I lounged on the couch. Elliot. Oh, I took a walk. And now I'm streaming. My gosh, friends, I'm so excited for my new pens. I bought some new pens. They're waiting for me in Japan and in Taiwan. And of course, they're all green. I'm so tempted to get a Hobonichi cousin next year, but I have no idea what you're gonna use it for. Well, guess what? I'm very tempted to get a A6 Hon, and I'm not even sure what I'm gonna use it for. So we're the same, just the other way around. All right, I'm gonna target streaming for an hour today, just to kind of take it easy. We'll see. Maybe I could go for longer and catch up on journaling. Hello, want to explore? Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's see. I have some I'm not finishing my sentences. I have the himekuri, but I don't think I want to put it on my book. They're like okay. Here's the thing. Am I gonna get a himekuri next year? I actually think I may not. I think next year I'm not gonna do a himekuri. I am getting other calendars though. You guys might have seen those really cute, like Eric Small Things, Mizutama one that was just released on Cute Things from Japan. And I may or may not have purchased the Mizutama one. April, what are you gonna do with those days you don't use? You literally just saw what I did. I threw it away. They're in the trash now. I mean, I've got my fill of them by admiring them. So there's that. Alright, a big strip here. Actually, this one works too. Oh my god. Oh my god, Ame lurking and then like surfacing like a kaiju basically is what's exactly just happened. Anyway, I'm almost done with decorating this page, and then I'm gonna get into the main event, which is the glass pens. almost done. I feel like this tape really represents my week. Just kind of like, it's, you know how like it's like the anime movie, and then the character is like going through cyberpunk and like dashing towards the future, or like dashing very quickly towards the next location, and then there's all these like lines. So this is how I feel this week. Just like dashing, dash dash dash. Just like things are just moving so fast. All right, that's Wednesday. All right, I have two things I want to play with. The first one being, you know, I feel fire. It's a lot. This week has been quite a lot for me. All right, glass pens. Oh my god. Well, you guys have probably seen this, not just on my feed, but on some other people's feed too. But like also Wanderlust by TSL, my friend Esther, is releasing or have released this collaboration. She did like the Iboya fountain pens before, but those are a little bit out of my price range, a little too expensive. So this one is a little bit more up my alley. Plus, even though it's not green, the concept and the design of this glass pen is just like chef's kiss. Like when she first showed me Hotaru or Hotaru B, I forgot, like in private, I was like, Esther, done. I'm getting it. Because it does glow kind of like green light, like in the dark. It's really hard to show because the light is too much. But this one is called Hotaru, and it's mimicking fireflies, kind of streaming through the night sky, and then you can kind of see there's this really really dark. I think it glows in the dark. I'm not sure. I tried turning off all the light and then really like covering it. And it has like a little bit of like this most neonish glow. Yes. Definitely a very, very neon glow. And want to explore. We'll get to that in a bit. I think I had to charge it by like setting it out in the sun a little bit for sure. But I just really like the motif of like the streakiness. The nib, I didn't really like care what nib size I get, but I really like the detail of this part. This little disc at the front. You can kind of see it's like, you know, when you blow glass and then you like kind of create this flower inside, like, oh man, it's really nice. And then the glass pen itself is just gorgeous. And I don't know what the nib size of this, but I would say it's kind of like a fine. It has a really nice way. I feel like I really like this balanced kind of round body. And I have already a Lucas Mahoney glass pen actually. So this collaboration that Esther did is with this Hanabi Glass Studio in Japan. It's actually by this guy named Lucas Mahoney, and he like blows and crafts these. And so this is not my first pen by him though. I actually have another glass pen that's like ridiculous compared to it. This is what it looks like. So it's like a little wand basically. That is also by Lucas Mahoney, and I really really like the nib of it. It's a significantly larger nib size though, so we'll do a side-by-side comparison. I mean, you love glass pens, but there's no way I would use them enough. I know, but look at Kim Michelle and look at Polly. It's an obsession for sure. And I feel like you only ever need one glass pen, but you know, sometimes you just gotta splurge for the special occasion, such as Esther's collaboration. So look, this is the first one I had, and it's like a much longer nib. And then this is the new Lucas Mahoney one, and it's much shorter, which I prefer. This one has like an interesting handle, so I hold it like this, actually like this, and I write at a very low angle versus like what I typically do. I write at a low angle. I'm interested to try out this way. I think I can hold it this way. You have a cheaper Hase. And then, so to kind of go back on the story of my glass pen acquirements, my first ever glass pen is actually this guy. It's a Synchronicity glass pen by Bungu Box, and it is, I bought it really more for the whimsicalness of it. It is a sweet potato. So Japanese sweet potato with the purple skin, and when you unpeel it, it's like yellow and like fleshy inside. And so this end is very blunt, and I can actually use it to do like large swatches, while this end has a fine tip. So this was the sweet potato glass pen from Synchronicity. Actually, let's compare the nib size. Oh, it's much smaller actually. It's a little bit smaller. You can see. I can't believe I've been writing between these two sizes, and I was able to deal with it. So this was my first glass pen. Really got me into a taste of it, and I thought I needed just one too for swatching. But then when I was at San Francisco Pen Show last year, Bungu Box brought their I forgot, was this what's that flower called? Qianyouhua. Oh man, I forgot the flower right now, but it's like one of their series, and it also has like a really cool opal thing here. It's purple, pinkish purple, and then the tip is a nice medium-ish nib. So it's a little bit more blunt than the sweet potato. And I'm trying to think, what is the name? I'll go on the Bungu Box site right now. So Kelly got one too. I actually really like their Fujiyama one. This year. Oh, they don't have it anymore. Let's see. If I go to Bungu Box's Instagram. Cornflower? No, I don't think that's the right flower. They brought it, and I was, hyping over Bungu Box last year. And when I saw it in person, it was just kind of like, oh my god, it's meant to be. It's such a pretty fountain glass pen. And this one is just one-sided, but you can see it's definitely a little bit longer. Kind of even probably, okay, the same as the Lucas Mahoney one. So it looks like actually my two new glass pens by Lucas Mahoney are all kind of on like a shorter side, which I actually prefer. I feel like the longer they are, the more I feel like I'm gonna break it, like the fragileness of it, if you will. Let's see. Really trying to find that collection here. Sorry, I'm like ignoring all of you in chat. I'll be right back. I feel like I've already scrolled down this far. I can't stop now. Oh my god, they've done the Fujiyama blue one for a long time. Okay, it is... Damn it, there's no English. Oh, Morning Glory! Morning Glory! Hey, Broken Halo, welcome to the stream. And hello. Oh my god, thank you, Anonymous Gifter, for gifting us something Yanaki Kuri. Thank you. So safe to say these are my current glass pen collection right now. So Sweet Potato, Morning Glory, the Lucas Mahoney Miranda glass dip pen is what I'm calling it, because this is just such a perfect pen for Miranda, and I think she got one too, from CY's table. The Hotaru, which is the Firefly, and then finally this last one is like, I feel like Esther, I don't know if Esther planned it, but it was just like the perfect timing. Well, her own brand, Wanderlust by TSL, like her previous releases were very like on a blue, kind of Caribbean blue side. And so this was kind of on theme, called Pirates Sea. So you can see There's like this like swirls going through the body a little bit. Some milky translucent swirls throughout. There's this really big kind of like the pearl you find at the ocean, and then there's a little small opal at the end. So it's called Pirate Sea, and it was very coincidental with the release of One Piece, I think. So I just thought it was like a good timing. So just looking at it right now, though, it does feel, I'm like trying to see if it feels a little bit more blunt than this guy. But definitely trying to compare this.
What are you talking about?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about glass dip pens.
Oh, your new fancy pen.
My new fancy glass dip pens.
Nice.
So I think this one is definitely the thinnest. Elliot, look at these beautiful fancy things. Don't touch it. Your beefy hands do not belong here. Gunnar, don't you think it needs one more?
No.
Yes. So I'm getting one more in Japan. I've already reserved. I found Elliot. Go away. I've already reserved a pen in Kurashiki from Aon Studio. Ow! Wow, what? That cracked. Did that crack you? Elliot, don't break it. You have to pay me $100 if you break it.
I feel like these tips are very delicate.
So, from Aon Studio.
Also reminds me of bongs.
Bongs? Gunnar!
Not bongs.
Oh my god.
He's walking away.
Do not compare. Ugh. Go away. This last space is reserved for an Aon Studio Claw Monet Water of the Lilies pet. Oh, that they re-released. And only available for in-store purchase and then upon like reservation. And so the moment they like released it online, I like emailed them so fast. It was like, I'm visiting on this day. I made my booking already, because to visit Aon Studio you need to make a reservation, and you get to pick 2 pens basically, whether it's like your preferred design or like they will prepare some for you to choose from, and obviously they're gonna sell some in the store, but I was like, I want one of my pens to be the Claw Monet Water Lily release that you did. Oh man, I wish, I'm gonna try to find it and then see if I can share my screen successfully. Glass Studio. Aoneda. So, because the downside is when I stream with my MacBook, I can't scroll. So, hopefully I can. Is he wrong? It's embarrassing. Display capture. Let's see if I could do display capture. No properties available. So, not that one. Remove. Maybe window capture? Let's see. Desktop. Nope, not that. Okay, none of those. Maybe it's like a URL one? The one where you do the window capture. Browser. Yeah, let's see if I could do this. Alright. You guys see that? This is the alright, that's a very horrible way of displaying it. But I will just put the link in chat. So it's kind of bluish, greenish, very kind of moody, misty, foggy. and just beautiful, and it's gonna go so well with my, well, of course it goes well because it's the same release, same series as this Cloud Monet Water Lilies capless by Usagiya. And so I am very excited about adding that to my glass pen collection. And I think I'm so obsessed, like I even want to like get like these glass puddles maybe, I think. Oh my god, Alan Studio stuff is just so good. They recently came out with one that's like into extremely beautiful. Also the artist series, because by Kurashiki there's this Ohara museum, so I think they take a little bit of that inspiration from those museums. Alright, I'm gonna fit these back. They all have these squiggly rubber rubber condoms. No, just kidding. Rubber covers to keep them safe. And I just love how it like they all fit into my somewhat. Actually, this one I can push it in a little bit more. Yeah. They fit perfectly into the width of my pen case. So it's actually nice that these new ones are not too long, because like I could just put them in here perfectly. So all right, well, let's try these out, shall we? I actually have not even like tried them or had time to play with them, and I'm gonna use this as the water thingy. I'm gonna get some water. Hello, Heavenly Gifted today. Welcome to the stream. And I'm gonna use the ink that I have right here. I happen to have two inks sitting out, which funnily enough are both pen show inks. So this one is the Robert Oster California Pen Show Sunset, and then this one's the SF Pen Show Golden Gates Bridge. So it was just kind of funny how both are like this year's show ink. I'm gonna do the sunset one. I know I should have done some blue color, but it's okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and write on the Thursday page. Ooh. The inaugural dip, and then a little bit of a wipe on the side. Look at how the ink is on there. Oh my god, it's beautiful. It's so smooth. Jackie, I think I have to charge it a little bit and then try seeing it in the dark. And you can kind of hear the glass just like scratching the paper and then making that little like hollow sound, if you will. Makes it feel like I'm like listening to some glass furniture. Not in like an uncomfortable way, but like kind of in like a musical way. I like kind of turn it a little bit. Whew. Hello, Real E My Pixie Dust. Welcome to the stream. And Fickle Fickle Alice. Now I read it again. Fickle Alice. The shade is pretty. I know it's the San Francisco. Oh no, the California pen showing. So let's try. And it's kind of like a golden sunset vibe. And I'm cleaning it in the paper water bowl, basically. And then usually how I clean fountain glass dip pen is I try to get some tissue paper, not paper towel. I feel like paper towel is a little too rough. I really go for the softer tissues, just to remind myself to get like a softer hand, and just like lightly wrap it. And just kind of roll around a little bit. Second rinse. And like I don't do the thing where I like try to like clench the tip, because that's just like the fast way to break your tip, break your nib, because it's really fragile at the end of the day. Nice. Oh my god, I kind of had a missed opportunity. I had like glow in the dark neon ink right here. I could have just used that. Should I? Alright. Well, that was the Hotaru. Let's try the Parrot Sea. Dip. Ooh, I dipped all the way up to the top. A little too much. Ooh, that's a different grip. Feel like it writes a little bit more thicker than the Hotaru. Just like the slightest nib difference. Oh, feels so nice. And it's funny, the day she dropped this release, I think a friend was telling me, oh April, Esther's pens are out. And I'm like, don't you worry, I bought them already. Like, literally, before they even had to like nudge me, I already like placed my order. Nice. Both are great. I feel like I kind of like the feeling of the Hotaru Bee in my hand a little bit more than the Parrot Sea, but they're both going to be great pens to work with. I kind of wish I have like some shimmer inks that I can like play with right now. I have to go dig in my box, which is something I'm too lazy to do. And also while we're here, using inks that's right on the table. So yeah, really pleased with these two. If anything, I think I would like to write a little bit more with the Hotaru. I'm gonna put the cap back on, the Pirate Sea. Hello, McPen enthusiast, welcome to the stream. I was just playing around with my fountain pen. So wait, did I say fountain pen? My new glass dip pens. By Wanderlust. Actually, I don't even know if they're still available. Let's check. It's on WanderlustbyTSL, run by my friend Esther, and she collaborated with... Oh, it's just called Hotaru. I see. Alright. I think she was able to restock some of these, so the Hotaru is now available, and the Pirate Sea is also available, which is cool. Alright, let me put this in the link for you guys to admire. I think her photos are really nice. Oh my god, did she put it on the plotter? That's so funny, because I want to put it on my plotter too. And hello, Jack Toy. Feeling good, feeling good. Okay, so I'm gonna close this for now. Cap this too. I'm gonna open a second thing that was sent to me this week, which is this little happy mail from Mai. So she brought this maker's watercolor cards to the San Francisco Pen Show, but regretfully didn't have enough space to fully display it. And so she was like, oh, April, can you help me try it out? And I'm like, yes, I would totally try it out. I actually wanted to try it at the show, but you didn't have them out. But it's basically... Oh, this is the sample paper. This is not part of the watercolor thing. So it's these. So it's printed with something that repels basically ink or watercolor. And so when you like paint over it or swatch over it, it will show like a pattern. And I wonder if it's the same company that some stores have already been selling, but I can kind of see that, like the pattern. So she gave me a handful to try, and so this one you can kind of slightly see it. It's got the color card design, and then this one. Ooh, so I've actually seen these through Kue, I think, initially when I was in Japan. This one has like a little beautiful house pattern. I really like the house pattern. So it will look like this. I know the constellation one, I think. And then this is the one with the inks. Oh, then there are postcards too. This one has like sharks, whale sharks on it. Did I do the beautiful watercolor that was at the Pen Show TN table? Yes, it was me. And this one says happy birthday. So pretty generic, pretty cute. I think I will do I wanted to try it out, so I'm gonna do the happy birthday one. And they said that, I don't know, Mike keeps telling me to try with watercolor, but I was like, did you see the potential with ink, people here? No? You don't? Like pen people would love this. I actually think it's a different brand from the one that's been selling. This one has way more patterns than, well, in Japan there's this artist Little Lou. She made one with this type of card, a swatch card, but with like a design that's like a melon soda and her Little Lou character, and I was like, I want that so bad. So hopefully if I go to Japan and by any chance encounters, you know, where her stuff is available, I will definitely buy a few of that design specifically. Yeah, I can't find it anymore. Oh well. Yes, and I told her I want to get these stickers from her. It's the Shiba Inu artist that I love. And she's like, how many do you want? I'm like, 3 each, please. Because that's how much I use. And this is like the snack version. This is another snack version. I can't wait to play with these. Alright, first things first. Sorry, I'm gonna use this paper, Cebu no paper. Sumimasen. It's gonna be my underlay. And then I'm gonna grab my palette because I'm, again, too lazy to grab my inks right now. Ironically, what I have near me is not the Traveler's palette, but my first art toolkit palette, the Drawn to High Places. It's fitting because it has more colors anyway. Alright. Ooh, okay, I think I know the spray. I'm gonna activate the paint a little bit by wetting it. And then I will now look for my brushes. Let's use this flat brush. And I'm just dipping into this water that's already tainted with ink. And that's fine, because I'm going to start with yellow anyway. There's no clean part to this yellow. Woo! That is very repellent. So I definitely think this paper is designed for ink, not for watercolor. The way the colors are kind of moving on this paper is definitely more for single pigment. Like, it's not blending or anything. But this is fun. Some less. Oh, that's not very clean. that's fun. I really like this side. Look at that. This kind of fun paper is like, with the glass dip pen, it's too thin. You really just gotta go at it with like a big swatching tool, basically. Even if you're playing with like regular ink, I think. Oh, look at that. I really like this end. I'm looking closely. Yeah, it's interesting because the white part is, I think it's not exactly like being all shiny or anything, but it definitely is repelling the colors. Should I try one with ink? Oof. I'm like awkwardly holding it because it's like kind of not dried it. All right, whatever. I'll try a smaller piece. What would I use to swatch? Alright, I'm gonna use my sweet potato ink glass pen to show you guys what I do with the blunt end, which is so easy. I feel like there's an angle that gives me very broad strokes. Alright, and then I'm gonna do the... Ooh, you know what, before I'm gonna bring out... I guess I am gonna go dig, but maybe I have some shimmer ink right here that I can use. I have my ancient charm, the one that's in this fountain pen right now, and it does have shimmer, but I'm gonna do the Essa pencil ink first. Doing a little mixture. Ooh, this Colorverse ink though, it cakes. Something in the pigment is drying up and it's caking up the sides really intensely. And of course, this handwriting is familiar because it's written by Bechori. I'm gonna try this green shimmer ink. And I feel like with this blunt tip, I'm like not afraid to abuse it. It's the sharp end I'm more afraid of. Ooh, okay, that is blending. The green is gone. It's blending. It's doing its thing. This red is too invasive. Oh well. Good night, Want to Explore. Yeah, I'm almost at my 1 hour time I set for myself too. It's very gleamy right now because of the inks. It's still wet. But once it dries, we should be able to see the shimmer from the Ancient Charm. Ooh, once the paint dry, it actually flattens. Remember how it was very curved? Not bad. It's actually a very flat card now. I like that. The paper's good. You see a little bit of that shimmer. Like, still not really draws with Kakimari. I know, these are great. And I think it's available in Paper Treats shop right now. Let me go see. Actually, I just got them. I actually haven't had a chance to shop anywhere today, at least this week. Let's see. Is it on there? Shop. I might have to look straight for the word. What is it called? Nouto? Nouto? N-O-U-T-O? Oh, yes. I think the bear is kind of funny. The bear is definitely the derpy version. The second card, this one's with watercolor and this one's with ink. I think the derpy bear is really the one to go. And the houses is nice too. And then for the larger cards, I like Constellation. I also like the bears. The Let's Party. Okay, I just see that graphics now. That's kind of weird. I feel like with this technology and skill set, they could go a little bit more coloring pages, like nice illustrations, but still. Ooh, the shimmer is coming out now that it's drying. Hello, Biberoni. Welcome to the stream. The ink one is looking good. Look at that shimmer. This is this is dry, but you're just seeing all the shimmers right now. Look at that. So this is the California pencil ink, San Francisco pencil ink, and then this is the Ancient Charm that kind of was blending in between. Alright, this one's definitely going into my Hobonichi. This one, whose birthday is recent. I do like this corner of the page though. Well, verdict, these are great. Would buy. Does she even have any left? The Constellation one is good. For the smaller one, I would buy the houses. 25 sheets total. Only 2 left. $8. So the good thing about these is, like, I wonder if they fit into the Traveler's Notebook card size refill. So you could swatch with these, and then like have a documentation. Here, the shimmering is showing up in full force. Look at that. Our prices are so low. Ink. So it looks like it's always been that maker. Sorry, I'm like doing some research about this company now, Nouto, and like it keeps wanting to take me to Naruto. No, it's not the site I want. Nouto.shop. They make. Wow, they have really elegant ones. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, this is cool. I would like this pattern. Hold on. This one is amazing. Kind of has like a mosaic tile vibe. Why does the ink bottle has like weird guys with mustaches? Interesting. Oh wow, you can purchase a deck of playing cards, I think. Is it? And then swatch all of it with ink. Whoa. Yeah, I wonder if Little Lou made it with this company. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. It's so good. So what about the ink? The ink that dries on the repellent part. You can actually kind of scratch it off with your finger. Wait, who sang this song? What? Is it a cover? Yeah, playing cards. It's sold out. All right. This paper is interesting. that I'm using right now. I totally did not have time to go look at other booths at San Francisco Pen Show, so here I am trying out products from the show. I think this booth is close to Paper Treat's table, and so she was able to get a few of the samples, I think. Interesting. was fun. It's taking a little bit to dry, especially the most wet part. But I'm just gonna like tip it in like this. I'll take some photos tomorrow actually, so. Apparently, the owner of this company, Nouto, was so nervous about his product being showcased at the SF Pen show. He's like, mine was telling me how the guy was just so elated when someone like tagged him at the show. I was like, oh my goodness. Is my product circling among the US user now? Have I made it? Is what he said. So that was kind of cute. Yes, you made it, sir. These remaining ones, I'm gonna save it for other occasions and paint it with other colors that I like. Ooh, there's a booth that I was like, the Musubi, they have this new paper called Rasa paper, and I was like kind of curious about it, but I didn't want to buy more notebooks because of course the one thing I have a lot of is notebooks. Also, someone talk me out of a A6 Hon, please. I'm very, very close to buying it come November in another Hobonichi order. Because I felt like it would be a very nice house journal. Or my mental rant journal. I've been very like ragey in my personal entries these days. And I was kind of like, oh, it would be nice if I could be even more ragey. On a daily tracking purpose. I think I have been using the weeks as the house journal, but it wasn't really working out. Okay, more happy mail. I think I'm gonna open is one that I need to block the address of, but Carrie, I'm her sub again because of this theme. Da 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 da. I had to. It's like duh. Like I wish I could get multiples of this. And of course I'm saving the sticker. So this is Carrie Lamb. Carrie Look. Sorry, Carrie Look. Carrie Draws is her account, and Patreon. And then this is the summer melon soda. Being ragey. I know I get the cute cat one and then I just become batshit crazy in it every day. It's just the right attitude, you know, that you gotta go for. Go all out. Also, I watched the Jujutsu Kaisen Zero movie yesterday with Elliot. And I really, it's funny, I wrote down the quote that the main character wrote. The main character said in one of the breakthrough moments, he said, I want to have a connection with someone. I want to be needed by someone. I want the confidence to feel like it's okay to live. And I was just like, holy moly, that's dark. And also, why am I relating to this? But anyway, that's another part that we will consult with a future therapist if I have one. But yeah, it's a summer cream soda vibe. Super cute. Oh my god, look at this card! Elliot is right there. I know. I got a free therapy session from Elliot today. It was great. It was great. Patreon, yeah, Carrie Draw. This is going on my wall right now, actually. The wall. Because this is the vibe I need right now. Nice. Looking straight ahead, there's the Love Soup melon soda, this postcard melon soda that Chelsea sent me, and then the Carrie Drug melon soda. And actually, my original bigger calendar also features a melon soda, but that would have been the page for June. And I felt like I've left June up on my wall long enough that it should be changed. So now I finally updated to September. This is gonna be me. This is gonna be me in November. Not in the summer outfit, but I'm gonna be drinking melon soda, eating retro pudding, waffles, ice cream, drinking from Adiria retro cups, y'all. This is like the vibe I need right now. Alright. I also got a card. In 2 months, you betcha I will have daily melon sodas. I got a card, but I am having troubles remembering who this is. Bye, Amy. Good night. Also, in closing, I think a friend went to the High Tide Hobonichi preview event. Carol! Oh my god, that's so cute! Yes! This is going into the page when the Hobonichi is launched. The elements of this stamp though, so good. It's got like the Mina Perhonen, the train, the panda, the cats, even the diglets. That's really cute. Oh my goodness. Maybe I'm gonna tape it in here. And then I'll tip the whole thing in. Moshi. Mochi, moshi. This is such a cute tape. It's like coffee themed. Umai is what this tape says, which is delicious. self decorates. People's happy now. Oh. I think it's dried. Let's see. Let's tip it in this way. And this, if I could keep it in here. Perfect. Alright, friends, let's take a look at the time. Yeah, it's a little bit past what I wanted to do. I'm gonna play this last song and just kind of wrap it up as this song ends, I think. Really like this song. It's Come to Me by 17. Thank you, Mai. Mai also sent me the snack, which I'm very excited to try this weekend. Cream soda flavored caramel corn. What does that even taste like? I'm like, what the heck? It's so intriguing. But I also kind of want to paint this image. So perplexed. There's like, I don't know. Citrusy taste? Very curious. Alright, let's see. Yeah, ask her. Ooh, let's do the 30-day ink challenge. I am sorely behind. It like got the rest of the red up there. Looks kind of sad. This is Colorverse. It's very adorable. Feels like a Nakaya. Maybe. Do a comparison. Yep. About the same as a Nakaya. I actually like the grip. I actually like how chubby and cute it is. Fumi? That's not Fumi, that's Becca. Rebecca. Or do you mean the meetup they had? Is Fumi on there? I interviewed Rebecca, Line and Waves, for the travel and sketch campaign, because her food doodling is so good. And I thought it very much fits the travel and sketch theme. This is the Robert Oster. Oh, or do you mean the pen show interview? Yes, but that was written by someone else. Joe wrote that one, and he picked the photos. I think he didn't know who Fumi was and was just obviously very impressed by her artwork, as we all are. And I'm like, oh yeah, I know her. She showed me her cool stuff all the way back in early January or February, whenever that event is. Nice. I kind of like how it has like a green, red, yellow traffic light vibe. All from pen shows. Alright. That was fun. I will catch up with more inks, but I'm too lazy to grab more inks. Alright, I think this is the end of today's stream. We skip over one, we like went one song more than I wanted, but I think this is fun. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight, friends. It was a good little recap and experiments with my glass pens and playing with fun paper. And I'll see you guys later this week. Bye bye.